Alright, so I wasn't gonna make a video of this, but I decided to do it anyways. So anyway, so I have my top cap on, it's all torqued down, everything's good, and I measured out my my oil already. So what you do is basically you pour it in, right, and when you see it basically just about top out, stop, and there's plenty of oil still left in here. What you need to do is you need to pump this this outer leg, like so that way it'll bring the oil down into the lower leg of the fork. So you just keep on repeating that, and as you do this, you actually hear the air bubbles escaping. You hear the air bubbles escaping, because once it's completely filled in with oil, you won't hear that air bubble sound anymore. It's just, you know, it's just the fluid, the oil. Oops. So if this was the Honda factory setting or the Honda factory setup, Honda says that when you do this from the top of this fork leg, once you fill it in from the top of this fork leg and it's all been bled out of air and it's all only oil, the top of this fork leg, you go down 75 millimeters, and that should be the top level of the oil, but with the Ohlins, and that's Honda's number is 216 cc's or milliliters, same thing, but Ohlins number is 230 cc's or milliliters, again same thing. So with 230 milliliters, it will almost get up to the top here, almost just shy of the top. So the second leg is going a lot smoother than the first leg. The first leg, I don't know, I was like all over the place. I'm glad I didn't make the video of that, because those video went on forever. So now you can barely hear the air bubbles anymore, because it's mostly filled up already. So I'm pretty much at the bottom of my my measuring cup here. That's good. Pump it one last time. See? Not sure if you guys could hear it or not, but you don't really hear air anymore. All I hear is just oil now. You hear the oil swooshing through instead of air, right? So as far as where the oil level is from the top, it seems like it's about, let's see. It seems it's about that far from the top. If I was just eyeballing it, so looking at your fork leg, this is the clamp section right here, this flat section. The oil got to about right here at the bottom of that clamp leg. So, okay, so I'm good there. I just bring the leg back up and just basically screw this in a little bit. Oops, you know what? You have to hold the bottom end with your feet, otherwise this end will spin. So I'm gonna hold that with my feet. Spin the top. Oh, you know what? I've got the O-ring right here. Let me oil the O-ring real fast. I'm just gonna use the fork oil. So get a little bit of fork oil right here. So the oil the O-ring. Because remember, this O-ring is brand new, so it's dry. So if this was already in here and this was from removing and putting it back on, I wouldn't have to do this, because the O-ring would be wet already with oil. So there it goes, like that. So now reach the O-ring, so there's resistance. Gotta get my adjustable wrench. And I have no idea what size this hex is right here. This is God, this is probably like a eyeballing it. It looks like it's a 36 or 34 millimeters, something like that. So I don't have a socket that big. Actually, I have one that's a 39 millimeters, but that's for I can't remember what that was for. It's for something I did. I don't remember what. But otherwise, my normal sockets, the biggest one I have is I think a 32 millimeter, and that's definitely not big enough. So I think this one is a 36. So just keep on going. Remember, clamp, you know, hold the bottom fork leg with your feet where the axle is. All right, so now it's stopped. So I just basically holding it here with my hand. I'm just gonna tighten this down as tight as I can with my hand, and that's it. You don't need any more pressure than that. Again, the upper clamp, when it clamps down here, that's the thing that really holds this down and prevents it from spinning at all. It's that right there. Okay, so that's filling the oil. Stay tuned for the next video.